Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. The Obamas are one of the most influential couples in the world. Since they arrived at the White House, both Michelle and Barrack were a great discovery, and in addition, they marked the beginning of a new era in America. Together, they have fought against racism and stereotypes and gave a new image of the country, more open and far from the traditional. There were two elections that Barrack endured in power, to later be replaced by another president, Donald Trump, totally opposed to him in every way. Even so, the Obamas have continued to stay in the spotlight, talking about their passage through the most important house in America, and also giving talks about their life and, above all, about their marriage. The truth is that they were always seen as an enviable couple, with two girls who did not give any kind of problem or star in any scandal. Still, as Michelle herself would confess in her book, they had to go to couples therapy a few times to fix theirs. Despite all the problems they may have had in their relationship, both have managed to overcome them, and now they enjoy more than 25 years of love. But how do they meet? What are the keys to your marriage? The beginnings of the relationship between Michelle and Barrack. Well, Barrack was born just over 59 years ago in Hawaii. When he finished high school, he moved to Los Angeles and began studying political science at Columbia University, before expanding his curriculum by studying law at Harvard. For his part, the one that would be his wife, Michelle Robinson, graduated in law from the same university. Thus, together they began to work at the Sidley Austin law firm in Chicago. As she tells in her book, the first time Michelle saw Barrack, she thought he was very handsome, although among her plans was not to go out with any of her co-workers, since she was also his tutor. Still, as the months passed, they both realised that something has come between them and decided to start a relationship at the end of the summer. It was in 1991 when they got engaged, and a year later they were already saying, "Yes, I do." For a long time, Michelle was undergoing various IVF treatments to get pregnant after suffering a miscarriage. Thus, the couple's first daughter was born in 1998 and was christened Malia Ann. Then, in 2001, Natasha would be born. They have known how to recognise their relationship problems. Despite the fact that their marriage seemed to be going so well for everyone, the Obamas' relationship had moments when it broke down, so they decided to go to couples therapy. I learned about myself that my happiness depended on me, and I started exercising more, and I started asking for help, not just from him, but from other people. I stopped feeling guilty. I know too many young couples who are struggling and who think there must be something wrong with them, and I want you to know that Michelle and Barack Obama, who have a phenomenal relationship and who love each other, we work on our marriage issues, and we get help for our marriage when we need it, Michelle explained in her book. The most important thing is dialogue. This has been one of the keys to their marriage, dialogue. Whenever they had a problem or have deferred on an issue, Michelle and Barrack have sat down to discuss it. They have never had communication problems, and in addition, they were quite in agreement in the decisions they made, such as, for example, in the education of their daughters. Something that has always worried the Obamas, since they did not want Natasha and Malia to grow up in an environment that was not the usual. Yes, even though they were the daughters of the President of the United States and lived in the White House. Michelle and Barrack have always wanted them to have their responsibilities, to act autonomously, and for no one to give them anything. They make the perfect team. Together they form a formidable team. Michelle has not limited herself to being by her husband's side, but has been part of his professional team, helping her husband get to the White House and also shining with her own light. In addition, Barrack understood that his wife would never take the limelight from him, but would complement him, and Michelle was able to reach other people that Barrack perhaps had never reached. She was concerned with women, with a special focus on black women and American diets, a real problem that very few people pay attention to. And they help each other. Also, when Barrack needed help in any matter or situation, Michelle was always there ready to help him, and vice versa. Barrack has never failed to show publicly the support that he always provided to his wife. Michelle has also never wanted to hide her devotion to her husband, recognising the risky decision to become president. They have been to separate their personal and professional lives. Thus, together they form a spectacular tandem that knows how to separate their professional life from their personal one. This is another of their strengths of their relationship. Both Michelle and Obama were aware of the dedication involved in leading a government, but they also knew how to set limits. Also, for them, spending time with their two daughters was essential. Therefore, they've always tried to keep a few hours a week off to enjoy family plans. Promoting public life was as important as promoting private life. Rest was also mandatory in the Obamas, and above all, disconnect from day to day from routine. Thanks for listening. Please like, comment and subscribe.